So the more I eat, the better it tastes to Raoul, and that's why I eat so much cantaloupe and pineapple.
That's not true. Is what he just said true, Gary?
Why are you asking me?
Well, I figured you'd be like the connoisseur of that stuff.
Well, thanks, I guess, but I've never really noticed a major difference from what I've sampled.
And you've sampled plenty.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that while some of us have had perhaps a small appetizer, you have tried everything in the supermarket.
And so what if I have? I've taken full advantage of the banquet that is life, all the fruits, nuts, snacks, meats, and other food metaphors.
Not me. I'm perfectly happy with my one hot dog. My hot dog is delicious.
Well, good. I'm glad you're happy with your hot dog, because you're going to be eating it every day for the rest of your life.
Actually, not every day. It's like twice a week, and maybe on Saturday nights if I'm not too tired.
I like chicken fajitas.
I don't follow your metaphor, AJ. Is your girlfriend autumnal a chicken fajita?
No, I like chicken fajitas. The food. A little guacamole and a little sour cream. It's delish. Wait, if we weren't talking about actual food, then what were we talking about?
We were using food metaphors to describe our sex lives.
We were?
Okay, now when you said you love suckling pig makes more sense. I was gonna call the SPCA on you. Hey guys.
Hey, we were just using food metaphors to describe our sex lives.
And why I eat so much pineapple and cantaloupe. I have never been more glad that I missed a conversation than right now.
Where were you?
Wait, I want to guess. LARPing. No, I was cosplay. No, I was helping Strip Magic the Gathering. That's on Sundays. Today I was helping Professor Dunderhead track down his time machine.
Any luck?
Nope, I suggested that we use the time machine that he has now to go back in time to prevent the prototype from being stolen or whatever, but then he showed me how if we did that, we'd create an unstable paradox that could destroy the universe. So you didn't travel back in time? We're still here having this conversation, aren't we? Yeah. Then no, we didn't do it. He wants me to help him again tomorrow, and quite frankly, I'm tired of it. We've gone over this town with a fine-tooth comb and found bupkis.
But didn't he say that it was important to find it?
Yeah, he said if someone uses the thing, they could create an unstable paradox and destroy the universe. That's not true. He's probably just exaggerating how dangerous it is to get all this attention and help.
What do you mean? He's a scientist, and if he says there's danger, then there's danger!
Just because he's a scientist doesn't mean that he knows what he's talking about. There's probably no real danger at all.
He invented the thing. He's the expert when it comes to time machine thingies. Who better to assess the danger?
I don't know. Me? I mean, how could a paradox destroy everything? Are them paradoxes like super big mean monster things with horns and teeth and stuff? Are they like super cruel and have long tails and breathe fire? A paradox is a logical contradiction in regards to time travel. Oh! Nope. What?
Let's say Jason goes back in time to prevent the prototype from being stolen. He stops the theft or whatever, but now since the prototype was never stolen to begin with, there's no reason for Jason to go back in time in the first place.
Uh-huh, and that could destroy the whole universe? That's what the professor says. Something about chrono-radioactive particles trapped in a feedback loop that just grows and grows until it sucks up all of time-space.
Like a time black hole?
Sure. I really didn't understand all of it, but he seems to know what he's talking about. Well, I say phooey. Sure, he made the time machine, and sure, he studied physics and science and stuff, but that does not mean he knows what's going on. I don't believe that one of them paradox things is all that dangerous.
Based on what?
Based on a little something I call gut instinct. The universe can't be destroyed by some tiny stupid thing that we could do. I mean, if I understand this right, if I saw that, say, a paperclip was missing and went back in time to prevent the paperclip from getting lost, then the end result is the poofing away of the entire universe? If a paradox is created, then yes. Because of a paperclip. No way.
If the opinion of the person who is arguably the leading expert doesn't convince you, what would it take?
I don't know.
What if a majority of all the physicists all agreed with Dunderhead and had all these scientific papers that support his paradox universe poof theory?
Well, of course they'd all agree. That's what scientists do. They see some popular science thing and then they all support it because they don't want to be left out of the cool crowd. The scientific community isn't like some high school social clique.
Have you ever been to a scientific convention?
Okay, parts of the scientific community can be like a high school social clique, but not when it comes to their work. Whatever. All I hear is a bunch of scientists telling me to be scared of something that I can barely picture in my head.
So because you can't imagine a catastrophic time paradox, you're going to assume that they can't be real?
Sure, go with that. I bet old Dunderbutt is planning some big book about time paradoxes, and he's gonna be on talk shows, and he's gonna be on lectures telling people to be all concerned about potential paradoxes. I bet this whole paradox thing is just a scam to make money. No, it's not. The professor is terrified as to what could happen. Right now, he's on the phone with the League of Astrophysicists to try to get their help. What to the ever? Scientists are all the time predicting the end of the world. If it isn't global warming or asteroid impacts or whatever, then it's foods that can kill you and crap.
Yeah, and we all know that certain Christians never predict the end of the world.
At least when we do it, we only have one reason, and that's God. Every time I turn around, there's some scientist dude telling me that we all have to avoid destruction of some kind or whatever. It's both scary and boring, somehow.
I kind of feel the same way. Every day there seems to be some new discovery that indicates that we're all gonna snuff it. Like those methane blooms in the Arctic Ocean. The Earth will literally fart itself to death. 5 years ago, I would have been really upset, but now,
Doomsday fatigue.
That's not a thing, is it?
If it isn't, then I'm making it a thing. I mean, aren't you tired of all the scientific predictions of a future of awfulness followed by extinction?
Tired? No. I mean, come on, you guys. We're talking about the long-term survival of the species, and in this time machine situation, the universe itself. You want me to twist my knickers up into my butt crack for some threat that I can't see, much less believe in, just because an expert tells me to? Forget it. If it happens, it happens.
I don't agree with Fundy's attitude, but I understand it.
Understand it? Are you guys willing to risk the universe having an autopsy report that reads cause of death apathy? Look, if Dunder's paradox wants to destroy the universe, it's gotta get in line. There's global warming, asteroid impacts, not to mention the rapture.
don't forget the singularity when robot overlords destroy all their organics. Oh, and the eventual cabbage uprising.
We've got a lot on the old Doomsday plate, Jason.
Well, I don't care if you've had your fill of Doomsday pie. Make room for some more. Now, all of you come with me. We gotta go find the time machine.
Fine. But first, what do you guys think?
Is the constant stream of dire scientific discovery creating apathy?
And is that apathy turning into disbelief of sound scientific work?
Comment down in the word pit. I don't want to spend my afternoon looking for that stupid thing. Like you have a choice. Move it. Ugh.
All right. AJ, get the lights as we leave.
Okay.
Yeah? Listen, this thing's getting a little too hot for me to hold on to for much longer. If you want it, you better have the cash to me by this afternoon. Otherwise, I know of some terrorist groups who are very interested. I don't care what kind of money problems you're having. This afternoon. Vermont, in a few hours, you are going to be living on Easy Street. Whoa! What is this? A cantaloupe rind? Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is Friday, July 24th, 2015, and it's Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Pioneer Day, Cousins Day, National Drive-Thru Day, National Tequila Day, and Tell an Old Joke Day. Famous dead people who are celebrating their birthdays today are aviation badass Amelia Earhart, writer, painter, and dancer Zelda Fitzgerald, Spain's personal pain in the ass Simon Bolivar, actor and author Chief Dan George, and novelist Alexandra Dumas. And now for your questions. First up, TC the Unbeliever asks, intimate question for Meathead. Is Professor Dunderhead puppet tissue covering a metal endoskeleton, and can puppets travel through time?
Kiffle and kafiffle. Don't believe that science fiction gobbledygook. I am not a cyborg. Yet.
Nish Brown asks, intimate question for Gary. Have you ever felt like all the porn that can be made has already been made?
Nope. Porn has no beginning or end. And just in case we run out of all the possible porn combos here on Earth, I helped form SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intercourse. Imagine all the new and exciting pornography that can be found on other planets. Why send out a message of math to attract aliens? We're transmitting the best porn the Earth has to offer. And if the rest of the universe is as perverse as we are, then we're the ones that are gonna make first contact. Literally.
Andrian Timeswift asks, intimate question for Oswald. When is your birthday?
The day that I was born. I mean, it's right there in the words, Andrian. It was my birthday. Duh.
Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comments section. Until next time, my cuddly kaiju, this has been Jason with a D.
Oh, hello there, you bunch of jokes. It's me, Vermont, here to do another channel shout-out. And this time, we're shouting out this joke. Fish head salad. Fish head salad. Seriously. He sat down and he said, hey, you know what would be a good name for a YouTube channel about atheism and logic and crap? It would be Fish Head Salad. Because every time I think about that stuff, I go, I can't get the image of a fish head salad out of my head. Anyways, this guy has great videos and he's been a friend of the channel for a long time, so he's due a shout out. So go to his channel and sub to him, and maybe tell him that he's got a shout out from us. Tell him that Verment. How long have I had this name? I say Verment. This is why we have to rehearse this bit before I do it. Because I get words wrong. But no, you want to make me look like a jerk. Just mispronouncing my own name. Jeez. Where was I? Oh yeah, anyway, go to his channel. Sub to it. Tell him that we told you to go do it. So go do it. Fish head salad. Ugh. Jeez, I'm feeling nauseous just even talking about it. Can't he have something decent like, T-bone steak channel? That's good. Fish head salad. Ugh. Sounds like an entree on a Filipino menu.
Oswald? The shoutouts?
I am full of melancholies today. You do the beginning part.
Okay. Hi everyone, it's me, Nameframe, and we're gonna shout your name out with the help of my friend Oswald. Say hi, Oswald. Close enough. Basement creature.
I had a basement creature once. I called him Mr. Bitey. I feted him and gave him baths and taught him how to fetch and roll over and play dead. But then the police took him away. They said Mr. Bitey was some old guy who was missing from a retirement village.
Shrug bet.
How do you bet a shrug? Can you bet other body things like fists or nods or sneezes?
Freedom motive.
The only car powered by freedom. For some reason it don't run too good in the United States nowadays.
King Ganondorf.
Oh hey Ganondorf, how's things? Still having a link problem?
The Axhole.
Is that how you spell that naughty word? I had no idea that it had an X in it. Thanks for making my potty language smarter, Axhole. Okay, all done. Back to the melancholy.
Okay, Oswald, why are you upset and mopey?
Oh, I just have something terrible that I have no control over and can't change.
What is it? Some huge thing like racism or poverty or something?
Worse than that.
Worse than racism or poverty? What?
Only got 2 boxes of animal crackers with lunch.
That is the terrible thing you can't change that's bummed you out?
Yup, it's the end of the world.
Oh, Trudeau here with even more suggestions for what you could have done instead of watching YouTube. Wayne Deal says instead of watching puppets making a chronosphere, I could be stopping the lone down voter of this awesome YouTube channel. All I need is a paperclip, bubblegum, duct tape, pajamas, peanut butter, a duck, and 5,000 hamsters. Now, Wayne, this is a free country. People are entitled to their opinions. But if you carry out this plan of yours, please video it, because it sounds fucking awesome. Reasonable Rabbit says, instead of watching this episode, I could have been heading off to relieve the guard on duty outside the studio looking for Robin Goodfellow. I'm not allowed to explain why, but we've got your back, Trudeau. Viva la Lipas! Thank you, Double R. I always feel safer under your adorably cute yet determined eyes. Be careful, Robin. Rabbits may look cute, but they are hardcore. How hardcore? Sometimes when their kids are threatened by danger by a predator, they eat their kids. Why? Because they would rather lose their kids by their own hand than give in. It's very Kaiser Sose. Jacob says, instead of watching this, I could try and convince my extremely conservative fundamentalist grandfather to vote for Bernie Sanders. Oh, Jacob, don't waste you and your grandfather's time. You know, when people reach a certain age, their beliefs don't change. You would have more success by tricking your grandpappy into believing that Bernie Sanders is actually a conservative Republican. That's what I do with my old conservative relatives. I also trick them into thinking that they should just send me money all the time. How? Let's just say that their memories are bad, and every day I visit them, it's my birthday. I'm not a geriatric con man. I'm a man who cons geriatrics. Wait, nope. Thanks, kids, for making so much noise outside. I guess I'll just wait for you to stop having fun. Yes, keep riding the loudest toy in the world down the street. And now the dog's barking.